have narcissism.
That's spoken like a true narcissist. They always say that.
Well, I wouldn't have done it.
And the cops was right there, and the siren's about to go off, and we're like, bro, cut it out.
It's terrible. Everybody's watching every little thing you do.
The Black Widow,
You may have heard.
born September 21st,
Stop. You've done your research?
1982.
What are your friends at home gonna say?
People are complaining about, ooh, there was iguanas, or ooh, you know, the conditions.
Crikey, look at this wild looking creature right
That's a
here.
dog.
Okay, there are tons of flies all over my leg, and it's really disgusting.
Oh, I feel like my feet are so dirty.
I'm at like 36 hours going strong with no shower.
Ew, you're sticky. You're
Salty.
sticky. You're too good looking to be this dirty. Go, wash your balls and your butt.
Shit, that's a vacation, man. So very quickly, I made connections with Sydney.
I'm going to be choosing who plays against the banker.
I, for one, want to go against the banker.
I need you to, like, play your ass off.
Well, you know, I was told I have good stamina on the trail and on the road. I'm sorry.
I'm so obsessed with you.
That worked in my
Lucky
favor.
you.
Yeah,
For
yeah.
the first time we had two people play the banker simultaneously. One of them brought up a coin.
So we did
What are you
flip this
thinking?
coin. That's what we... Yeah.
We used the coin because every time we had a chance to talk, we had reasons to go in either direction, a bunch, and reasons not to go.
So...
Hold on one second.
Yeah.
Hey guys, sorry. So obviously we came up, we stopped things. So there is something in the series rules that says if you are ever in a group dynamic or a team, that you can't use an outside force to help you make a decision.
Gotta keep it clean. They're not allowed to use coins. We're not allowed to use any sort of outside source brought into the game to make a decision, because who knows where that quarter came from?
Is it weighted?
Is it
not
weighted? Is it
weighted?
double-sided? Who knows?
Right.
So we had to stop them and say, you can't use that coin. You have to go make this decision.
That's perfect, though.
Exactly.
Put their feet to the fire.
Exactly.
No, I wasn't gonna take a chance, man, so I went as a landscaper.
Parvati picked up on it, though.
Are you like some kind of ex-military, like
No.
Green Beret?
No, nothing.
What else?
Just simple me, man. That's
Come
it.
on,
Just
I'm
simple
not
me.
buying it.
Yeah. No, I think poverty.
You think she bought it?
Yeah.
As a landscaper.
With the look and everything else, bro, I kicked it in.
Parvati was embracing you a little bit,
Yeah,
right?
she was, 100%.
Yeah.
And Rock, I can braid your beard right here at the vanity.
Yeah, no kidding. But I confronted her on it, and I said, hey, everything was cool till you got in goddamn, you know, poverty's ear.
I didn't tell him to. I told him all the numbers of the cases.
Yeah, they said do rock.
I gave him the numbers of all the cases. That's what I did, because you knew I knew. I was the first
She
one up
said
there.
she didn't know, and then
If
he
I said rock, then why would I have kept you last night?
I don't know.
Right? Does that even make
no,
sense?
it doesn't make any sense at all. Bro, her temples were moving, her arms were crossed. She was, John, no, it was too many inconsistencies.
Too much going on. What's your real name?
I'm not gonna tell you, Rob. You'll tell the world. I can't tell you
I mean,
that.
this is the after show, bro. I know what you were going with on the main island, but, like, people want to know.
So we don't know Storm's first name. Storm says middle name.
Storm's his middle name, but he won't tell us his first
So we
name.
were like, how bad your first name gotta be?
about it. It's
Where
gotta
you-
be bad.
Right, if you going by Storm. Your
Uh-huh.
first name's Eugene, isn't it?
I'm not gonna tell you guys. I mean, it's really not that hard to find if you really look it up, but I will tell you, Storm is my middle name. My first name is Dylan.
Dylan.
Yeah. But I don't tell anybody that. 'cause
Did you
then
tell
everybody
anybody
would...
that?
No, I didn't
Did
tell
you tell anybody during the show?
I told absolutely
Are
nobody.
you lying to me right
Illegal
now?
contracts? I swear, Boston Rob. What's your
Maria.
Maria, I'm
Yeah.
Storm. Very nice to meet you guys.
You said Storm?
Storm, yeah.
Storm. Nice to meet you.
I'm not used to a beach that's got so much jungle. You know,
Yeah,
usually
yeah.
when I go to the beach, I got my
Yeah.
pina colada, I've got my lounge chair. And I was gravitating a little bit more towards her, and I was enjoying our conversation.
Gravitate a little more towards Maria Grace.
Yeah, at the time.
Letty was the backup plan.
Letty would have been a great backup plan. Letty's gorgeous. She's got an insane body.
I'm wondering about like the bugs. I got long legs to bite.
A lot of surface area.
A lot of surface area.
My goodness. And there were way bigger targets than you out there.
He told me that too. I talked to Will.
Do you want to play the banker tomorrow, or would you be okay if I did?
If you're gonna play and you're gonna get me out, then I'll play.
No, look, I don't even know. I'm gonna get CK out. Why in the world would I get you out?
So when he said that, I kind of hurt my ego a little bit, but I guess I'm safe.
How did you feel about Dixon taking Storm out?
Oh, I was mad. Now you're gonna have a big problem trying to figure out who's gonna save your back next time. So you better get really freaking good at challenges.
Sounds good, sis.
Have
you seen him
I give him
shirtless?
that. He is a good-looking guy.
Yeah.
And
he's a smooth talker.
You're looking good.
Oh, God.
do you think Letty likes Storm too?
She will never admit it, but she likes him.
Did you feel like competition between her for him?
100%. I need to talk to Storm, but Letty is. Oh, look at them now.
Oh, my God.
Look at them now.
Wait, this is a thing. Wait, you can't let that go down.
I'm not letting it. This is insane.
So you knew who Parvati was?
I knew who Parvati was. You know what's crazy, Rob? I decided to keep it to myself at first.
I'm Parvati. I live in Los Angeles, and I'm a yoga teacher, and I teach meditation and a life coach. Love it.
I wanted somebody else to discover it, see how long it took for somebody else to tell me about it, and I wanted to see how they felt about it first.
How'd that work out?
Will came in second, and he blew up Parv's game. He literally told everybody.
Until Will came, nobody else approached you about it?
Nobody else told me about it. I didn't tell nobody else about it.
And you didn't tell her that you knew?
No.
That's perfect. That's really good. Undercover, right?
I felt like I always had to tread very light with CK. I think that she was a little erratic at camp. There would be a lot of things she would tell me, a lot of things I hear from other people. It was giving a little messy.
Parvati's like, oh, of course he was gonna take out energy because he wanted to get to David. But I don't think people actually think it was a deal. Parvati needs to go.
Her or David.
This was coming hard for you. This bitch that, like, wants you out. You and David. And there were certain things in the game that I decided to keep to myself, and then I would decide down the road when I wanted to share certain bits of information.
Was that the challenge where you guys do have to work together?
So what happened was information that I decided to keep to myself until it was a great opportunity for me to release it. My strategy is to completely convince CK that we're aiming for the family. So Will woke up this morning, and he let us know that he's not interested in you no more. He wants Dixon.
I don't believe.
Everyone wants Dixon, David, or Parvati because they're three of them. That's the only way that we can focus to get focus off of.
Honestly, you saw David and Maria Grace, so she's in that too.
I agree with you. It doesn't work. It doesn't work for any of us. And sometimes I be saying shit that is so simple to me, my friends, and my family, but they have absolutely no idea what the hell I'm talking about. This bitch is so hot boy.
You have to explain to people what happened.
Hot boy is, you know, when you're doing some, like, funny money shit or some illegal shit and the cops is right there and the siren's about to go off and we're like, bro, cut it out. Like, you being hot boy, the cops is right there. Do less.
You know Parvati.
Yep. I was anticipating that there would be a phenomenal female player, doing the math, narrowed it down to 5 people, memorized all their life statistics just in case. Parvati Shallow, the Black Widow.
You may have heard.
Born September 21st.
Stop, you've done your research?
1982.
Yeah, you know.
Went to Sprayberry High School.
Oh my God, you got a dossier?
Born in Vero Beach, Florida.
Yeah.
Been boxing since 2004. We have a game now, Joe. You hear me? We have a game.
And then we get to the challenge where you have to say who's the biggest threat. And you call Parvati out as the biggest threat.
Yes. I made you number 1.
I know. You're not going to try to vote me out because you think
No, not at all.
And you were gonna be like, I just found out this bitch has been on Survivor 4 times.
No,
like,
no. I really had
like,
explanation.
obviously, we're gonna put her first.
No, I really had explanation.
Why?
Because she was.
I know, but you want to keep that to yourself.
I've never seen Survivor. I didn't really understand what it meant to win Survivor.
Right.
I didn't know Parvati had played or won until Dr. Will showed up. I actually loved CK. Me and CK met early on in the game. She was one of the first people I got to speak to.
But I'm thinking, I don't think a lot of people are gonna suspect that, like, me and you like each other as much as we do.
Good.
Right? So, like, I wanna always just kind of check in with you.
Yes.
But we'll kind of keep our distance a little bit.
I'm
like,
down
yeah.
for it.
And then, but no, we got each other's back
Got
for
it.
sure.
Got it. And very early on, there was a vibe, and she was like, I got your back. And she actually did, all the way until the end.
I was so excited. I'm ready for you to make the move. What happened, bro? You never made the move.
Oh, come on, man. You know, I did as much as I could. I think deal or no deal is a game where you got to have power to make some big moves. You know,
Right.
I think one of the big things about me, and I'm willing to admit it, is I played really hard early on. Me and you for sure, man. I got you, dude.
To the end.
Oh, yeah. Hey, I got you if you got me. Cool.
Okay.
Like I said, you know I'm being sincere with you because, like, I'm looking you, like, dead in the eye. Like, I'll pinky promise. You know I got your back, too, man.
Thanks, man.
So, you know I got yours, too.
Did you go to David, too, and say it?
To David?
Yeah.
I mean, maybe.
How many people have you done this to, you little
That was kind of a joke.
Dixon said the same thing to you, me, and her, and you, and Maria Grace, and David.
So, you know, I lost a lot of trust with people in the game, so I think it was really hard to be able to make some moves whenever you don't have trust. But the banker did try taking me out with some shellfish.
Oh my God, never in my life have I seen this.
I mind if I do?
Who wants water?
Did you see what's happening over there to Dixon? Medics over there and everything. It's a mess.
Is he hurt for real?
He might have had an allergic reaction to something.
I had a lot of Benadryl in me, and David was there with me the entire night, which is something really cool.
Swelling doesn't look too bad on your face. Cool. It's your back, man. Like, it's like full hives.
Is it?
Yeah.
The next day, I sat with David on a swing. Parvati came up, you know, we started talking about our personal lives a little bit, and that's when the family alliance started. So
David and Parvati are not people you can beat in the end.
I could
in a
be
challenge.
Parvati in a challenge. I think I could be Parvati in a challenge.
You think so?
What's her whole thing with Survivor? Like, what's her jam?
She's just a social player, no strategy, not good at challenges.
Dude, Parvati's from Survivor. Dude.
Yeah.
Survivor people are super crafty, dude.
I wouldn't be worried about her.
Huh?
Like, trust me.
Do I need to worry about her?
No. All she does is just talk to people.
She's being, like, super nice.
Not to mention she's old. No offense. David,
Parvati has
I
like
wanted...
20 years experience playing these games. She's pretty good at challenges.
You're right. She's great at challenges. I gotta give my mom credit there, but I do think I downplayed my physical ability in the game. And I thought we had something in the previous challenge when we walked down the mountain. We both agreed that we were gonna target CK.
If I end up going against the banker, just so you know, I'm not taking you out at all.
I appreciate that.
If you face the banker, who would you take out?
I'm taking CK out. I
Yeah.
made it clear right away that she's my target. How close are you and CK?
I am not.
You're not close with her?
Dude,
I saw you
she's a
talking game with her the other day.
Yeah, because she was trying to win me back over.
But I think after all of America watches you on Deal or No Deal Island,
yeah,
I think you're gonna get a first kiss.
I've never kissed like a girl post high school, like a never actual first kiss before that. I consider it to be like a good first kiss. Oh gosh.
I'll put it out there.
I already
Slide
kissed.
into his DMs. You'll find a date, and you're gonna get a girl.
Rob, I already kissed Letty already.
Did you?
Yeah, we did.
When did this happen?
It was on our off day, you know? We want to keep it private.
Don't mess with me, dude. You can't get me. Good try, though.
What? I'm telling you the truth here.
Is there truth to this?
Yeah. Bam, look at that.
Do we have this on camera?
Gotcha.
Why are you leaning away, big dumbass?
Yeah, I know that CK had a very heavy hand in this. I think that she went to David right after the excursion and said, Philip told me he's ready to leave. Hello, my guy.
Am I hearing correctly that you want to leave the game?
Who?
Oh, okay.
Who said that?
Like, you know who said that?
Oh. Wait, what? Wait, what?
CK said you're packing all your stuff and you want to go home.
No, I've never said that before in my whole life.
Don't tell her I told you that.
That's insane.
I was like, I can't have this guy around. He comes in so hot
Dramatic slow motion entrance.
and making it all about him and doing multiple takes to the camera like, I'm Will.
Yeah, I'm well known because, it's so stupid. Like I created a couple words on the show, like showmance.
You did showmance?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
You know what's better than creating a showmance? Breaking one up. And then he'd walk away. And he'd be like, let me take that out. Let me, wait, I'm gonna do that again from this angle. Catch me over here.
Pan from them to me, if you could do it. Showmance brewing. Feel the electricity? You want one more?
I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
But he's doing it to get the reaction that you're giving him.
Annoying. But he did, and he got the reaction from me. I was very direct with him. I called him a pathological narcissist.
I am not a narcissist. OCD, definitely, but I don't have narcissism.
That's spoken like a true narcissist. They always say that.
Well, that's what a true narcissist would say to a non-narcissist.
I don't know about that.
Because for Parvati, you were an option to her. You were, but you were just that, an option. on. And where you saw her as your main alliance and that's it, you were kind of blinded to other things that potentially she had going on.
100%.
Is that fair?
1,000%. And that's how I got very emotional in the game a lot of times when I was upset, because I started feeling and figuring this out.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That's the best case scenario.
Can she be gone? Be gone.
Now, I mean, I could feel it. I could feel these things. So I knew you were thinking
Girl,
a little bit.
you are coming on so strong. No one's coming after you.
Okay.
But then I was like, I've already kind of made my decision. I got to roll with it. And it worked to get me in the final 3.
But then it killed you because you cut too many.
But then
You
it
know what I
killed me.
really like about you, CK?
What's that?
Is like you're one of the only people that can sit here with me and look back in perspective and own like what it was and the mistakes. So many people sit here and they double down on what they did, even though I'll sit there and tell them, you did this wrong, you did this wrong, you did this wrong. Even show them sometimes and they still stand by, well, that's the way I want to do it. He's the one that you had a main alliance with.
Yes.
Do you think that he should have sabotaged the other 2 players?
Oh, I know he should have. There's no, like, I think.
Right.
It's like, because I would have done that for you.
Who do you think shortchanged you by not giving you the high case?
I had an alliance with someone since day 2, and I was really hoping that they would help me out by giving me a higher case than other people. And they ended up giving us both high cases, which put my game at risk.
And who was that?
My guy, Philip.
So with Letty, I kind of handed the higher case over, and David, I gave him an option. I said, you can either believe me or not.
I would be like, all right, you helped me out a lot. Like, I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna screw these other people over because I never worked with them. They lied to me constantly. You didn't. It's like, no, this is real life. This is real millions of dollars, potentially in my bank account. And you really screwed me over, not just in the game, but in my life after this.
Yeah.
And so that's deep.
Rule number 1 in the Boston Rob rulebook is know who you are. And you put on a masterclass. It was beautiful to watch.
Hey, those Survivor players are sneaky, dude.
I wouldn't be worried about her.
Really? I would be so worried about it.
This is the most strategic game in history of anything. That's why you know about Boston Rob, and he's in everything.
Yes, that's how I know about him. Boston Rob is like a god, though, right? He's not a golden god, but he is a god. I was actually having way too much fun because I'm like, do you have to watch out for Survivor players in here?
They are so sneaky, those Survivor
They
players.
can be.
What would you know about it, though?
Nothing.